Happy New Year's, everybody. So it's now officially 2023, and I really wanted to make this video to make a review on Rockstar Games in the past year in 2022. Rockstar Games has its ups and downs in the past year, and I really want to get into that. Before we start the video, go ahead and like the video if you do go on to enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. But yeah, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the video. So one of the first things that happened with Rockstar Games in the beginning of 2022, Rockstar stopped giving Red Dead Online event weeks, and they turned the event weeks into event months, meaning that when it was double money on bounty hunting rolls, it was for months, not weeks. So it didn't change bi-weekly, it changed monthly. So it really didn't give us a reason to return to the game every week because the update would stay there for a month. And that was very frustrating. And this started in late 2021, in December of 2021, when they didn't give Red Dead Online a DLC, but they did give GTA Online a DLC in the same breath. And many news outlets like IGN, for example, covered the big hashtag that was going on, Save Red Dead Online, because this pissed off a lot of Red Dead Online players. This game was being neglected enough for the past year or so at this point, and then they just go on just like not update the game at all, and that really pissed off a lot of fans. The hashtag, it was going on for months. It wasn't just like a weekly little trend. This was going on for months. If you were in the Rockstar community, the GTA or Red Dead community, you knew that Save Red Dead Online was the whole trend was going on for months on end up until the summertime. And this was really, really bad. Even the voice actor of Arthur Morgan, the protagonist of Red Dead 2, Roger Clark, he came out and he supported Save Red Dead Online. So that made Rockstar look really bad. And on top of all of that, Rockstar accidentally liked a tweet on Twitter. Obviously Twitter. They accidentally liked a tweet that said hashtag Save Red Dead Online. The tweet was a picture or a screenshot of Red Dead 2, and it was like something along the lines of, this is one of the best games ever. And then it was like a bunch of hashtags, and then there was a hashtag Save Red Dead Online. And after they liked that tweet, they were like, oh shit, and they quickly unliked the tweet. That's kind of like me when a not safe for work content shows up on my feed on Twitter, you know? But anyways, yeah, that happened. And yeah, it was not looking good for Rockstar whatsoever. And in February of 2022, Rockstar came out and they kind of sorta announced Grand Theft Auto 6. There was no trailer, there was no teaser, not even a screenshot or anything like that. They just came out and said, hey, we're actively developing Grand Theft Auto 6. They didn't even say Grand Theft Auto 6, they said, we're actively developing the next Grand Theft Auto title. The whole internet blew up at this point, like, oh my god, they actually acknowledged Grand Theft Auto 6. And coincidentally, they announced this before an investors meeting because at this point, Rockstar was in trouble with Red Dead Online, with the GTA remasters, the expanded and enhanced was kind of in limbo. We didn't know what we were expecting with that. So this whole thing happened, and they announced it, and then like a week later, they basically dropped it. There's no new news about it. There still hasn't been any update about it, but we'll get into that later, how we found out more information about that. But yeah, it was just a big thing. I guess that could be an up considering with the downs Rockstar had in this year. This would be like one of its ups because this did boost a lot of morale for a lot of Rockstar game players, fans, whatever. But yeah, that's basically what happened. They announced Grand Theft Auto 6 in February of 2022. So in March of 2022, Grand Theft Auto Expanded and Enhanced was released for the Xbox Series X and S and PS5. This was advertised to be like not like a whole new game, obviously, it's still GTA 5, but there's going to be a lot of new things added to this game, but instead it was just a port, essentially. Like, there was some good things to it, like, for example, the graphics look somewhat better. They look just as good as they do on PC, if I'm being honest. Then there's the HSW upgrades and the HSW time trials, there's improved frame rates. If you restarted your account, or if you were a new player, you got the career builder in GTA Online, that being you get $4 million, you get to choose to be a gun runner, a nightclub owner, a CEO, a biker. So that was pretty cool, but you had to spend $4 million on businesses. You couldn't just keep it after becoming a gun runner, sadly. And also, you can choose between buying story mode and GTA Online together, or just GTA Online standalone. So that was pretty cool, they did add that. In March of 2022, Rockstar introduced GTA Plus, and GTA Plus is a premium subscription service for Grand Theft Auto Online, which gave subscribers a free $500,000, some cosmetic bullshit upgrades, and exclusive money bonuses. And this was a real low. Like, it may have been high for Rockstar financially, but this was a low to the community. Because honestly, it's embarrassing if you actually bought GTA Plus. Like, holy shit, bro, what are you doing? But like, it was really bad because a lot of the money bonuses were not really fair. Like, I know it's because it's behind a $5 paywall, and it was really bullshit because there is security contracts, which are like one of the best missions in the game and one of the most high-paying missions besides heist and business sales. It's one of the most highest-paying missions in the game. They made those double money for GTA Plus players, and also there was a few events that happened where GTA Plus players had a 100% chance of getting diamonds in the casino heist, like, over and over again, so they could have grinded the casino heist. The same thing with Kyle Perico, there's a 100% chance for them getting the Panther statue over and over again. And it was really not fair. It's not even. It just. I wouldn't be as upset with GTA Plus. I feel like a lot of other players feel this way. A lot of players and myself would not be as upset with GTA Plus if it came out with GTA Online all the way back in 2013. But here we are 9 years later, GTA Plus, and they just added 9 years later into the game's lifespan. Like, GTA 6 could come out any minute now or be announced or whatever, any minute now, and here we are paying $5.99 a month for a 9-year-old game. Like, for what? For $500,000? What can I do with that in GTA? Like, $500,000 every week? Maybe. $500,000 every day? Okay, now we're talking. But $500,000 a month? What the fuck can I do with $500,000 a month? That's as much as one cocaine sale. For in a month? Like, are you serious? Like, I can make $3 million in an hour easily in GTA Online. And here we are fucking around with $500,000 a month. Like, what kind of shit is that? And now moving on to another one of the lows that Rockstar was in, was most definitely in the summer of 2022 when they came out and said, hey, sorry, we're not going to be releasing any more big updates for Red Dead Online. Technically, they did update the game, obviously, with the event months, but there's no more, like, big DLCs like with the Bounty Hunters DLC or Naturalist or Moonshiner or Frontier Pursuits. All we really gotten for new content would be the new Call to Arms map and Telegram missions. And the Telegram missions, they were super lackluster. I believe there is one where it's like a variation of already existing Telegram missions, and then the new Telegram missions were just copy and pasted assets from the story missions, the land opportunity missions for online. So it really wasn't all that. It was, and obviously they didn't promise big missions. They just promised, Telegram missions in general. So they weren't going to be big missions, and they said already, hey, we're not going to be making any more big updates for the game. And it really does suck for us Red Dead Online players, because this game had so much potential, and then they're like, oh, well, it didn't make us as much money. Like, yeah, because you guys didn't give us content. Like, when GTA Online first came out, it didn't have a lot of content. I believe the content didn't, like, blow up until, like, Heist came out. When Heist came out, that's when a lot of stuff was worth grinding for. And Red Dead Online never got that. Red Dead Online, what did Red Dead Online get? They got the Bounty Hunter role, the Trader role, the Moonshiner role, the Collector role, the Naturalist role, the Bounty Hunter expansion, and Blood Money. I could be missing one, but that's how memorable the roles are in this game, honestly. But it's really a shame. It really is, because, like, they could have added houses, they could have added taxidermies we could have in our houses, they could have added train heists, they could have added bank heists, homestead heists, actual heists, these copy and pasted assets for these blood money missions, which were a joke, honestly. They could have added so much content into this game. New clothes, new horses, wagons, all this stuff they could have added. All these new roles they could have added. But they decided, well, it's not making as much money. But I guarantee you, Red Dead Online, in its second year, Red Dead Online was most definitely making more money than GTA Online was making in its second year. I can guarantee you that. But Rockstar is got too greedy with their money. They got way too greedy. Like, oh, well, I want to make $5 billion with Red Dead Online like with GTA. I don't think GTA is making that much money. But yeah, that happened, and that was very upsetting that Red Dead Online did get canceled. Like, you can still play it. Like, the servers are still up there, and there's still support, like, for, like, bugs and stuff like that. But it's not the same, because there's no point in grinding money because you can't buy anything new. So here I am with $70,000 and nothing to buy. so that's pretty depressing. The same newswire where they announced that Red Dead Online was no longer getting supported, they also announced a Criminal Enterprise DLC, and that came out late July of 2022. And I was expecting this to be a bigger update than it really was, because they're talking about the quality of life improvements, like you can now eat snacks through the weapon wheel, the ability to sell cargo, sell MC businesses, and sell your hangar, all in invite-only sessions. And then in the article, it said that you'd be an IAA field agent. So I was expecting you buy yourself your own office in the IAA building, have some IAA themed vehicles, but that wasn't the case at all. It was just your generic contact missions. There was one cutscene out of all the missions. There was one cutscene, and yeah, the missions weren't that great. They were really boring, honestly. Like they just made the missions like stupidly longer than they needed to be. And this update, it was a disappointment. The only redeeming quality this update did was the quality of life update, which we needed, and being able to sell invite-only sessions. Obviously, we needed that for years, and they're finally listening to us. But yeah, other than that, there is no redeeming qualities with that update. The cars weren't even worth waiting for, besides maybe the Camaro and the Audi and the Civic. Other than that, I really didn't like this update at all. And then in September of 2022, Grand Theft Auto 6 gameplay was leaked online, like footage of gameplay leaked online. It was alpha footage, of course, and the hacker reveal the setting of GTA 6 being Vice City, the playable characters, and new gameplay mechanics. Over 90 videos were all over online. You can find them on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and at first when I saw these videos, I'm like, no way, this is bullshit. There's no way this is real. And then Rockstar started copyright striking these videos off of the internet, and we were like, oh shit, this was real. And it was insane. And the game, for what it is, looks great, actually. Like, I know it's in pre-alpha, but come on, this looks better than any finished Ubisoft game in the past 10 years, right? And yeah, it made me excited for GTA 6, but honestly, I genuinely believe this is karma for Rockstar, if we're being completely honest, because the way they've been treating their fans for the past few years and so, with the GTA trilogy remasters, with the milking GTA 5, the whole expanded and enhanced bullshit, ending Red Dead Online and ignoring the fans during the Save Red Dead Online hashtag and giving them lackluster updates. It's been karma. It's honestly karma. But seeing the GTA 6 gameplay, seeing that's gonna be in Vice City, seeing the characters, seeing the game in general made me excited. And to confirm that these leaks were actually real, they weren't some bullshit made in some bullshit animation software, Rockstar came out the very next day after these leaks came out on the newswire, confirming, hey, yeah, sorry about this, guys. We are working on an active investigation trying to find out who this leaker is. We were very excited to show you guys the game. We wanted to show you finished gameplay, but sadly it got leaked. Yada yada yada. We are working very hard on the next GTA update. And yeah, that's basically all they really said about that. And then they said that it will not affect the release date for GTA 6. It won't delay GTA 6. But honestly, there wasn't a given release date regardless, so maybe it is going to delay it, but they're just saying that to say it, so it won't panic anybody. But yeah. Would it kill Rockstar to drop a screenshot? Would it kill Rockstar to drop like a teaser at least? Like drop a logo change, for Christ's sake? Like, would it kill them to do that? Probably. That's what they're acting like. But yeah, it made me very excited for GTA 6. And yeah, that's basically all I gotta say about that. Moving on to later in September, Red Dead Online received promised Telegram missions with reskin old Telegram missions. I went over this earlier. It was a very small update, and it was very minimal quality of life improvements. I believe one of the quality of life improvements was now that you can start Telegram missions at the camp lockbox. Like, that makes a difference. But yeah, these Telegram missions, there are 3 new missions, and they're like reskins of old Telegram missions. And then the other ones, they were new, but there's no cutscene, and it was like reuse assets from the Land of Opportunity mission. So it really wasn't worth like the wait. It was like the bare minimum, if that. But yeah, moving on to October of 2022, returning Halloween content came to Red Dead Online, and also new Halloween content came to GTA Online. One thing I'll say, it was cool they brought back the Halloween pass for Red Dead Online. However, I will say, would it have killed Rockstar to make a new Halloween pass, like a third Halloween pass? Like, come on. That was just ridiculous. And then have the original two Halloween passes be available for purchase. Of course, they didn't do that, but they did add a Halloween-themed Telegram mission that was actually really cool. It involved the Scalding Cult, I believe they're called, the Scalding Cult. It involved that. There's a lot of cool like visual effects with that mission too. It was actually a lot of fun to play. I played it like 2 times, which is saying something considering I barely go on Red Dead Online anymore. And also there is new Red Dead Online Call to Arms maps, which is like survival mode basically. There's 10 waves, you gotta survive, whatever. And then GTA Online, oh, what did they get? They got UFOs, they got the sky turning green at night, which is kind of cool, but it got annoying really fast. There's slashers that will chase you around the city, there's killer clowns, there's doppelgangers, the doppelgangers being NPCs that look like you that will attack you, which is really cool. There is the Christine car Easter egg. There is a haunted Cerebus, I think it's called the Cerebus. It's the giant truck that came with the Arena War update. It was like a haunted semi truck that would chase you if you picked up a a exotic vehicle. And also there is the pumpkin collectibles, which is a pain in the ass to do. I believe you caught 200 pumpkins, you get a pumpkin T-shirt, and it doesn't save your progress. So if you were to leave the game, it wouldn't save your progress. So you have to restart and collect all the pumpkins all over again, and that was not worth doing. I did, however, do the trick or treating collectible thing, where you got the pumpkin mask, and that was actually kind of cool because it was actually kind of fun because you got like random tricks and treats whenever you went up to the baskets. And yeah, I think that was worth doing compared to the 200 collectibles for the pumpkins for the pumpkin shirt. So yeah, that was it for the Halloween updates for both games. And I believe, of course, GTA Online got the better treatment, so that's kind of not fair, but whatever. And then December of 2022, the Christmas event month for Red Dead Online came, and with returning Christmas content from previous years, obviously snow, and new Call to Arms themed maps for Christmas. Like I believe there is a Call to Arms map in the Adler Ranch, say the Adler's Ranch for story mode. There is the mayor's house. There is, I think Coulter was one, and a few other ones, but those are fun to do. But at the end of the day, it's like, what's the point in doing them? You just do them once, and then it's like whatever. And then the Los Santos Drug War DLC came out in the middle of December. It added 6 new contact missions, introducing new characters, a new social hub, that being the Freak Shop, a new business being the Acid Lab, and new free roam Fooligan missions. And this update was actually really good. Like, it's not as great, obviously, as Kyle Perico and the Casino Heist update. It wasn't as great as even the Tuners update, which I consider one of the best updates in GTA Online. It was nowhere near that. It was a small update because obviously they're working on GTA 6, so it was a small update. And I did like that they added a new business. I did like the missions; they were entertaining to me. And the Fooligan missions, the free roam Fooligan missions, they do pay out a lot. And the cars are really good. There's a 50 car garage that's coming out, and that's really exciting because I need the garage space. But yeah, it's not a bad update. Don't let anybody tell you. I'll rate the update a 6 out of 10, if I'm being honest. It's not a bad update, and it's not like it was like the summer update of 2022 or the summer update of 2020. But yeah, it's not a bad update at all. I can't stress that enough. I made a whole review about this update. But yeah, let's move on to later in 2022, that being the Christmas update for GTA Online. The GTA Online Christmas update, it featured snow returning to Los Santos, and I believe the snow looks better than Red Dead Online, but Red Dead Online has better physics, whatever. And there's new random events that happen throughout the game, such as the Gooch, which is obviously a parody on the Grinch. You get mugged, and if you kill the Gooch, you get your stuff back, obviously, and you also get a present. And I never got to do this event because it would never spawn into the lobby, for Christ's sake. And then there was a random shootout that was a clear reference to Die Hard, where if you kill the terrorist at the top of the building, you got a new gun, that being the WM-29. And obviously pistols aren't that great in GTA Online anymore, honestly, unless you're fighting against NPCs. But it does sound really cool with the silencer. And a new collectible activity came out with this update, and that being the Snowman collectible. That being you had to go destroy 25 snowmen. And once you destroyed all 25 of the snowmen, you got a snowman costume, which is actually really cool. I never wore it because I had my own little festive costume I made. I had my own little festive costume that I made. Yeah, that was Rockstar Games in 2022. Them announcing that they're canceling Red Dead Online, the Criminal Enterprise DLC being released, GTA 6 being leaked, the returning Halloween content for Red Dead and GTA Online, the Drug Wars DLC, the Christmas update for Red Dead and GTA Online. But so yeah, the year was not that great for Rockstar. Let's hope 2023 Rockstar comes back with something big. I know they're gonna come out with remakes for Max Payne 1 and 2, but honestly, it needs to be bigger than that. Like, we need, like, Day 6 bundled with Bully 2, and if you pre-order then, you get a remaster of GTA 4 and Red Dead 1. That'd be great, actually. But obviously, I'm thinking way too optimistically, if I'm being honest. But yeah, if you guys did go on to enjoy this video, like and comment would be appreciated. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And yeah, with all that out of the way, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.